we go.
Yep. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, it usually fixes it for at least a bit. So the shining eyes, the thing about them is they potentially confuse me. How do I handle it when I come across these enemies here as I'm trying to get into the proper position to tackle TRJ?
So the ideal scenario would be that we have a field of floods, but we don't.
Why would that be?
Well, because you could just like smack him in the face with the water, which might outright kill him, but if it doesn't, it's not guaranteed, but it's very likely to pop a water elemental between you and him. Therefore, you can no longer get malmutated, or in this case, you can't get your stats drained.
Malmutate's not smite targeted. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you want to LOS these guys as much as possible, but I don't really have an option to step around anything here.
That's correct.
Do I want to like? Is there any way that I can like clouds or something?
What you would probably want to do, unfortunately, is sack of spiders. But let me, they're speed 10, right? Yes, they are. Actually, they're slower than speed 10. Just walk upwards, because we don't want to lure anything from the center vault. And we can actually move a little faster than him, so keep going up a little bit.
Straight up?
Yeah. Okay, now I would use a box of beasts now that he's out of line of sight.
Okay.
All right, move
we got a mature stingbat beast.
Good. Move up and to the right.
Okay, let me remember where that is on my keyboard. All right.
And then go again, because the goal is, like, he can't malmutate us. Actually, wait, if you go up into the... Well, this was my bad, but if you had gone up into the left, you would have had you in between, or the beast in between you and...
The pillar and him, right?
Well, not the pillar, just the beast in between you and the eye. Just go, like, up and to the left now, and it should be... Okay, and then just, like, wait for him. Okay, go up into the left, right here, and you should be... Oh, he's smart. Go up and to the right, I guess. We're just kind of dancing with this dude. All right, wait for him. Perfect.
We're trying to line him up, right?
Yes.
So that he has to work through the mature sting beast to get to me. And now I just wait until he approaches?
I would order it to attack, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Of course, I often forget that I can control my minions. So
vaguely.
As long as he's between us. Do I move toward the eye at this point?
Doesn't matter, really.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Unfortunately, your stingbat has baddie behaviors, so this isn't the most reliable thing in the world. Why don't you just
move down into the right to try to do this again?
No, just throw a javelin at him. I think at this point we just go for the kill.
Huck a javelin. And another javelin.
There you go.
All right.
Perfect.
So no damage, so we just go and pick up our javelin. Okay.
Got a field of floods available.
That's nice.
Are we wearing?
We have an orb of ice.
Are we wearing our MR plus? Did we forget to?
I did forget. So, do I want to switch places with my beast before doing anything else?
No, put on the ring of MR
Just
plus.
Put on the
ring?
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to put it back on after the fight with the blob at the staircase. That is my bad. Okay.
You should go down and to the left. I want to get an idea of what's in the center here. All right, that's TRJ.
Yep.
This is not the best situation to deal with TRJ, but I am happy he's awake now because he'll wander away from the center.
I have an azure jelly directly next to me. It's very comforting.
It's not really a big deal. Let's
peaceful color.
Oh, the Microsoft pastels, huh?
Oh yeah. So
I wouldn't take any huge risks here. I was gonna say like, oh, we could just fight TRJ, but I'd rather set up the perfect setup here. Why don't you just back up and go to the staircase?
Okay, I'm gonna switch place with my critter instead of going diagonally.
Either way is fine.
Then I will go diagonally.
You got one-shotted.
Do I?
Just keep walking.
Am I just fleeing directly to the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
You might take a few hits from the jelly. It's okay.
Carry him up?
Yep.
All right, just making sure. Do I want a heroism before I smack this guy?
No, you're fine.
So
you're fine to kill him. This character can melee him.
Doesn't matter. Excellent. All right, so
we're not going back down the staircase.
We got to find a new staircase to go down.
Ideally, which is not always easy on Slime 4. But let's just auto explore and see. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. How much digging do we have?
We have a few, actually, quite a bit.
Okay, good. That means I don't have to send any hate mail to GammaFunk today for reducing the number of diggings that happen. Do we have magic mapping?
Not anymore. We had one.
Is there any for sale?
Let's go. Yeah, in the shoals we have quite a few.
Let's go buy one.
Want to go back there?
Yeah, and if we can afford it, I'd like to buy that phantom mirror as well.
Okay. I will check to see. We will not have enough after it was 512.
It's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna get the magic mapping. That's more important. Enter yes.
Well, we can get both if we do a little more vaults, which I kind of foresee us doing.
Okay, I don't want any more magic mapping right now.
Not for now, no.
Just need the one. All right.
It's just gonna make life. It's gonna make life a little bit easier for us.
We're gonna try to get all the way back to Slime 4.
Good.
All right, here we are. So
okay. Read mapping.
Let's get it. Hey. So do I dig?
No.
Up to the left.
That's real obnoxious. Hold on. Go ahead and go up. Upstairs. Sorry.
Up the stairs. Okay.
And then auto explore here. We're gonna try to find another way down.
Slime creature.
This is okay. Yeah, just pull him to you, and then we'll kill him.
Okay, and then dead guy.
We're getting kind of away from the staircases, which is annoying, but oh, you want to pull this stuff down a little bit.
Okay, to an open area.
Just ideally away from the one that hasn't seen you yet. There you go. This should be fine. Yeah, you'll be well. Keep swinging, but if they merge up a lot, stop for a second.
Okay. Yeah, I've had a couple of my earlier runs. I haven't had this happen in a long time, but a couple of my earlier runs were totally 100% ended by Titanic slimes.
Yeah, they can do like 100+ damage.
Yeah, it's like 110 or some shit. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you should
okay.
You should like take a step to the left here.
Okay.
Crap. We need our core.
Let's put this on then. Okay, do I want to man fight this?
You want a heroism for sure because we're hurt going into this, and then you're probably okay to man fight it. But like, don't. I would have stepped to the right probably. I was gonna say don't wait because he can shoot at you, but we don't want to walk through the acid. So just like take a step to the right. There you go. And it was in case he stood still, you could have gone to the up and to the right. There you go.
Okay.
Eat a ration, by the way. When you're hungry, you rot a lot faster.
Gotcha. Try to keep an eye out for that hungry status.
Well, that's just more times we're going to have to take trips to vaults, you know?
Okay, so we're going to go to... So we found the stairs down. I fall through a shaft. Very good. Might actually get us nowhere. That's what I was going to say. It will get us nowhere.
Yeah. We should rest up here. The fun thing about this floor is that at least it's 100% safe, you know, when you're in that little... little cubbyhole type floor.
I'm pretty sure I can just use this command, right? And
yes.
Just go. Okay, so we have a shining eye. The thing with the shining eyes was try to get something between you and them. Can I step up into the right here?
Yep. That'll block loss.
Okay. Ooh.
And if you go again, then you'll have
again. Here we go.
You'll have a turn or two to mess around and make a box.
What's the deal? Do I want to summon the thing to get between us? Do I want to?
I'd use the box. I'd probably just use the box.
Okay.
This is ideal. He doesn't have baddie behavior, and I don't think he I don't think he even has the electric blink bolt thing, so your positioning will be very reliable with him. Move like up and to the right, and then probably like to the right a little bit.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this number.
Yeah.
To the right a little bit.
And I would just like chill out, you know, because that eye will be coming. And
okay,
maybe
now we tell him to attack.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not really clear on. Yeah, I think you should go up probably a step.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just try to keep him basically as exactly between us as possible. To go down now.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Gotcha. I got the general idea, I think.
Seems like it, yeah.
Okay, so we can go down this staircase now.
Mm-hmm.
This puts us in exactly the same area again. We are awesome. Okay. So now I try to make it to this. Where do I see the hungry status?
I just lagged for a minute. I didn't see where that staircase went.
Oh. My bad.
It's Baratato's fault, really.
It was one of the staircases that was already explored.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing it up?
Yeah, it is. Go ahead and take the third one. You found a third one, so.
Yep. Yeah, I will do exactly that. Asubal, do I just heroism? I've still got my Arcor on. I should have probably actually changed that, but I still have my Arcor on, so do I want to go?
Go ahead and heroism
and fight him. Okay. No corrosion, so we just hit him a few times.
Hey, let me just a quick aside. Let me see your equipment real fast. Stuff you're wearing.
Sure thing. You have the equipment, sir.
Let me okay, in reasonably quick succession, I want you to search for helmets, boots, and shields. Not plural, sorry.
That's fine. So we got helmet. Dude, the Slay +3 had of -7.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Come on.
All right, then the next one.
Boots, you said.
Okay, and shield. Oh, I forgot about that brute shielding.
Oh yeah, we got that shit on the shopping menu, in the shopping cart, basically.
Yeah, and what is Duke gloves as well.
Here we got a god gift, I guess, on D15. I didn't even notice that. I should go check out what that is, huh?
You 100%, yeah, you should do that. We're gonna do a little bit of inventory management real fast, so go ahead and get those gloves and see what those are.
You're feeling hungry. All right, well, I'll eat some food. And then we'll go ahead and go back to those gloves. Okay, and it is comma D. Pick these up. You just want me to put these on?
Mm-hmm. I think you missed a bazaar at some point, by the way. I saw a portal vault fly by.
Did I? Like, yeah. As we were walking here?
I mean, I think it was like from before.
Yeah, I totally got... They collapse after a bit, right?
Yes, it's over.
Yeah, I mentioned that when we first did this. I was like, I've been spawning. I had like lucky spawns. I got quite a few of the portal branches, and I couldn't make it to any of them. The game was screwing with me. All right, so this is the +1 pair of.
Okay.
So R poise doesn't matter. RC +2.
I don't like that it has int -2, but I would wear these. Go ahead and drop your gloves of archery.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to get the large shield of reflection from the from Elf.
Large shield of reflection. Let's go ahead.
I think it's the only large shield anyway.
I think so.
Okay, pop that on. And then drop the shield of poison resistance. Yeah. Okay. And do you want to train, you want to turn shields on and skill target that to 25? I guess it already is on.
Shields on alone by itself?
No. I'm just saying, like, keep it on. And then skill target it to 25, though.
Okay, so that's equals 25. Boom.
All right. And what I want you to do is I want you to read enchant armor, because you actually have a little stack, and this is what alerted me to this. I want you to read every single one on that shield.
Okay. Cool. So now we have a +3 large shield of reflection. This is pretty cool. This means that will I fight have a better chance against those slimes?
Yes.
That are corroding me?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. That's all right. Then I'm on the same train of thought, and that's cool.
Our EV is going to be a little worse because our shields, are a little heavier now, and we don't have enough skill. But having more SH is quite nice.
Anything else that I should be keeping an eye out for?
Do you have any identify?
Let me see.
Use one on that potion.
Okay. Yes. At this point, I'm not cancellation. That's nice.
It's valuable. One more thing. Could you search for enchant armor?
Sure. It's with a U in this game, right?
I mean, I just do enchant and then space, and it shows me both enchant armors and enchant weapons. But yeah, they use Australian spelling. I say Australian because the dev who put that in was Australian.
Gotcha.
I understand it originally comes from
Got some enchant weapons and elf. It's very important for my character.
Yeah. All right, let's swing by vaults for a little bit of meat, and then we'll go back to slime. Slime 4.
Okay, let's go to vaults. The floor does not necessarily matter. I'm just looking for things to kill.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are not really a threat, but could potentially drop meat. Okay, so we chop these guys up. Yes to all. Let me just eat some. How much do I have to eat to get rid of the rot that's happening to me? Holy crap!
It's gone.
It looks like the rot is all gone. So.
Yep, we can go right back to slime 4 now.
Right back to slime. Oops, I totally just used Fen of Gales because I am not good at navigating these menus. That is easily right now the. Excuse me? I said go to slimes. Why? What? Excuse me? Okay. So we're here, and I think at this point we just go to... We can't... I don't go to slime 4 because... Or slime 5 because that would potentially... That would potentially put me like in TRJ's chamber, but in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've got a Great Orb of Eyes. He's not a big deal. He can paralyze me, though, right? He can't paralyze me. That's why he's not a big deal. We've taken care of that. To throw a Javelin at him, or do I just walk at him and kill him? Is there any threat that he poses to me?
He does a little bit of melee damage. Actually, let me see your rings. Are you wearing our core right now?
I shouldn't be. I thought I changed it.
No. You don't have to do that anymore because we're now immune to paralysis. We leveled up and got some natural MR, so you don't have to do any more obnoxious item swapping. Just walk at him and punch him in the face.
Nice. All right. Good to keep those things in mind, though. So I just want to take this staircase, this azure jelly. Do I want? Oh no, I actually wanted to. Is it okay for me to just?
You're probably fine. Just you can just fight him.
All right. 2 azure jellies. No big deal. Okay.
Whoa! I want to know what
we got a thing.
What's this cloak?
Yeah, I just noticed that we got a thing. Let's go ahead and put that on. Our poise regen plus and stealth minus.
I'd rather have the synth. Technically, this cloak might help us a little more in here because of the regen, but I would just wear the synth.
Do we just want to drop the other one then?
Yeah.
Okay. Dropped. It has been. All right, we got slime creatures.
just tab
crap
these.
ton of slime creatures.
You're okay, just tab them. If they start to
Right.
merge, then we might have to think about it a little more, but I'll go ahead and paralyze the big one.
They have very little MR.
Mm-hmm. And
Nice.
we have really high... you got bad luck. Try again.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Take that one out?
Just take that one out, yeah. This is okay as long as the acid blob can't hit you and can't get right next to you. So probably pull this stuff up now. Yeah.
Okay, and now this should be relatively easy.
Yeah, this is easy. Well,
acid blob here.
I want you to, just for safety's sake, I want you to enslave the ones to your left and down and to the left.
Okay. We will do that. Sure thing.
Maybe even the one above you as well. There you go. And then just heroism and take this out.
Got 4 corrosion.
See, this is why I enslaved those guys, because this could be very bad.
Okay, so do I want to move over to those upstairs and rest?
Yeah, although the chances of things being in this little area is pretty low. But yeah, just rest.
Just trying to make sure that I for my own...
What are you doing? Why? What are you? Whoa! Well, hey! Why are you next to the wall, bro?
Because I actually accidentally moved again. Literally a mispress moved me into the wall.
Because every turn,
I actually don't realize exactly what those walls do. What do those walls do? Do they corrode me?
They do acid damage to you every single turn that you're
every
in them.
turn that you're on them.
Yeah. So for basically every action you take in there, you're taking damage.
See, the correct response would have been to move off of the wall. My bad.
For sure.
Okay. So, slime creature.
Yep.
I'm assuming I just swing.
Yeah.
Anything you want me to do with this acid blob in particular? It seems like we've been meleeing these down.
Yeah, I would heroism because he has a chance to shoot you a couple times. Maybe
it helps with the shield skill.
Yeah, just wait. And we'll see if he comes to us. Wait again, I think. Yeah, let's pull him up. I see that TRJ is coming.
Okay. So I'm heroismed and he's alone, so... Yeah,
you'll probably be okay. Now these fights can go badly if they get lucky and they corrode you enough. But in general, you'll be fine. Let's go up and then go down the other staircase. Because TRJ was coming.
What do I want to be looking for that should be like a telltale sign to me that like the fight is going south? If I have like over a certain amount of corrosion, it's basically like...
If you have 8 corrosion, like if it's got 2 stacks on you, you should start being wary.
All right.
Kind of a combination of being corroded too much and having too much damage on you. Like, you can kill an acid blob with -8 corrosion, but it's not a lot of fun because that's also -8 slay.
Mm-hmm. That's... Alright, so what do I want to just circle this chamber at this point?
There are different schools of thought. For me, I like to go into the center right now and make sure it's clear. Yeah. I'm not real concerned about clearing the whole floor. Oh, this is okay. Just move up and to the left to get the line of sight. And again, and then you can make a box. Kind of the usual strategy.
Okay. I see what's going on.
Get a lot of good luck with these boxes.
Maybe like this.
Sure.
Like...
Just order it to attack. You're okay.
Okay. All right. Now I'm guessing we just continue to with the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to like...
It doesn't matter. This guy can't do anything to you, so...
Okay. Go in front of me, beast. Okay. So there's a slime. Do I wait for him to come to me?
Just walk in. It's okay.
All right.
Well,
I don't know what to expect. Now it's not right, so I...
Yeah, you want to back up, like, into your beast.
Switch.
Yeah, and
the
then maybe, like, move up one. So you can... Because you can't...
Can he shoot me through the glass?
No, but you, if you can't directly see him, you actually can't order your guy to attack it. So you want to move up so you're... Yeah, it's silly.
That's crazy.
Now you could order it to attack, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, just chill out. Let him do his work. There you go.
Sure he would have already attacked this anyway, but...
See how... Well, you actually see how it failed? It said there's something in the way. Because it's dumb, because you can see it, but there's like a wall, you know, so your guy doesn't have line of effect, is what I like to call it. Although that's not quite the same thing as what that's what that concept is in like D&D. I'm sure you've probably heard of line of effect. So I don't really have a good... it's honestly, it's like a third concept, right? So there's line of sight, where it's like you can see the thing. There's line of effect, where at least in like 3.5 D&D, it's like you can... like a bridge...
on it?
Well, no, line of effect is like... The thing is not totally enclosed in obstacles, you know what I mean? Like, it's not inside of a box, more or less. Like, I could take... If I had like a missile that could guide itself anywhere it wanted to go, it could get to that thing. That's what line of effect is, you know, without being obstructed by something.
Gotcha.
But I kind of use that phrase differently in Dungeon Crawl to mean like there's not stuff in the way in between you and the thing, even though if somehow you could, like, you know, like smite targeting, where you can't use, say, Biog smite with a wall in the way, even if you can see the thing, you know. And even if there's like technically a path, like you could walk to them easily, you still can't smite target them. Like, this is a perfect example of that, where like if you moved up and the Great Orb of Eyes, like you could see it still if it didn't move, but you wouldn't be able to throw stuff at it. You wouldn't be able to order things to attack it.
Yeah, this is a situation that only happens with basically transparent blocks, right?
Pretty much.
Interesting. Okay. I get it.
Statues as well.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. We actually ran into that the other day in the Sands of Desolation or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we should just move backwards and then lure this stuff over to us and kill it. That's a good spot. You could heroism if you wanted to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try to have it come to me first. Okay. Boom. All right. So.
Oh, go backwards. We want to ideally not be corroded when we fight this thing.
Oh, I actually hadn't noticed. That's horrible of me. It's aggroed, so back to my hidey hole.
Staircase.
I have 8 corrosion. I was about to say. I have been told that this is a red flag.
I mean, the thing with slime, and here's the biggest thing about slime, is like if you can reset the fight to get things like corrosion. Yeah, there's no punishment for resetting the fight to get rid of the corrosion. You might as well, because this branch is all about waiting for the RNG to fall in your favor. You know.
Do I care about the amount of rot on me right now?
No, it's only it's 5 points. You're fine. I mean, you could if you wanted to. It's kind of up to you, but
a heroism here so that he should I move toward him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and this guy, just maybe throw a javelin at him.
You could. We don't have heroism anymore.
Yeah, so heroism, take a step.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to... So I still have no corrosion, so...
Yeah, keep swinging.
Situation looks okay to me.
It was.
All right.
We can fight this stuff.
I have been told by somebody you would definitely respect that I should mostly fight these up. See, this was a bad thing. I should have rested here initially. Okay, so we got TRJ.
Yeah.
Go up the staircase, come down another staircase?
Yep.
Okay. I am starting to get the idea.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna save you some trouble. If you well, I don't know if the thing will let you, but like try to do this.
If I do this.
Yeah, and then it'll ask you. Yeah, say yes.
Yes.
But do you want to be careful because it might be stupid and try to send you through Slime 5 instead?
Nice.
Which is obviously not what we want.
Do you want to throw your life away? Here we go. So we go down here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to create an empty, and stop me if I'm wrong, obviously, but I'm trying to create an ideal situation where the center chamber is empty so that I can put TRJ in a really bad situation using the geometry of the center chamber.
That's exactly correct. And the thing is, the longer you do the stair dancing crap, the more the floor gets sort of emptied out by by the fact that you're killing stuff one by one. And the only way that becomes not the case is if you screw up and hit TRJ, and then you're going to be adding jellies to the floor instead. So don't do that until you're ready to kill them. But yeah, you pretty much have the gist of it.
Okay.
I would heroism for sure.
All right. Want the acid blob gone first, right? So we
definitely
take a step toward him.
Take a step towards him. You really want to kill the blob, because if we're corroded versus the azure jelly, that's quite a force multiplier.
Okay, so we've got corrosion right here. Do I still want to try to kill him until I see -8?
Yeah.
No corrosion. I'm hungry.
That's all right. That's fine. All right, we're okay. We're okay. You could eat a ration. Oh, hey, okay. Check this out. Move down and to the left, and then move down and to the right. Or sorry, just to the left. I meant to say.
I was like, how do I get into walls?
No, just go straight left now.
Straight down.
Left.
Left down. Okay. Or straight left.
Just left.
Okay.
Now notice how you cannot
he's in the line of sight.
Yeah, you can't be shot now.
Can't get hit by the guy, so I fight this azure jelly for the time being.
Yeah, and then we could move like down and to the right perhaps to line of sight this a little bit. And then maybe we move towards it.
Okay.
I'm not real happy about that's not good. Read Tella. This is
Tella.
Yeah, this happens sometimes.
Alright. See, I don't recognize. Can you walk me through the thought process?
Sure.
What might happen that this situation is so dangerous? Is TRJ like fast, or I'm just afraid of getting corroded as I try to walk to a staircase, for instance?
Well, number one, TRJ is he's a little fast. Let me see exactly. He's speed 14, so he's about the same as
he will catch.
Adder. He'll not just catch you, he'll get hits on you. He's a little faster than an adder, so he'll get hits on you as you're walking away. On top of that, he hits like a truck. So you really don't want to be in melee with TRJ at all unless you're ready to fight him. On top of that, you're corroded, and you're going to get more corroded as time goes on because, number one, the acid jelly is going to spit at you. Number two, TRJ is going to hit you with acid. So this is just a situation where, like, yeah, you're close to full hit points, but there's really no getting away from this crap unless you had, like, if you had swiftness, maybe, like a really high spell power swiftness, you could probably make it to a staircase safely. Or if you had haste, which we really wouldn't want to waste, or if we had, like, Passage of Galubria memorized, that would let us get out of this without using a resource. But since we don't have any of that stuff, we're just going to teleport.
Do I want to swing on this guy as I'm telling?
You could, and it'll probably be okay.
Is there a safer option, and why?
The absolute safest thing you could do right now, outside of like blowing a blink, which you don't want to do, is you could walk away, and then there's a chance that the jelly will just walk at you instead of shooting at you. That would be probably the prudent path rather than swinging.
All right, there we go.
There was a chance you could have, like, you could take a little extra risk and kill the thing before you leave, but then again, that might not even work.
So we're going to move up toward this staircase, but this is a new staircase, so this is exactly the same danger that an unexplored even an explored down staircase presents, right?
Yes.
So, like, this isn't the safest place to rest.
Yeah, I would go all the way to the other one, to the right and down if you.
Right.
You're picking up on this stuff. Seems like you've got the right idea.
Well, I imagine that it's two parts. It's like figure out what exactly.
You should eat, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should eat. I was looking at that like, yellow status, not good. So at this point, I'm just kind of clearing out the floor now.
Well, we want to hang out in the center. Like, I'll show you what I'd like us to do as soon as we get there.
Okay. Trying not to double move here.
You could just shift move if you wanted to guarantee that your guy can't move if a monster shows up. It's kind of awkward the way that it works because he'll if he doesn't turn a corner, he'll just go in a big line, you know, until he reaches the corner.
All right. So what do we want to do here?
Keep going to the edge of like the very entrance, like down. I'll show you where I'm talking about. Go down a couple of times, yeah, and then down one more. Shout like 5 times here.
TT be shout 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we got him. Move up. Now this is where I become sad that we don't have haste. I wish we had haste, but it's okay.
Because at this point, what I want, right, is to kite the royal jelly into a corridor, if I remember correctly.
But it's very specific the way that we're doing it. So we're gonna move up 2 tiles and then up and to the right, assuming I'm not lagging here.
1, 2, and then upright.
Yeah. All right. Drink. We're gonna drink. We're gonna basically do some steroids. So we're gonna finesse. We're gonna heroism. We're going to agility, and we're gonna might. And ideally, we would have hasted instead of finessing as the first thing, but we don't have
finesse, that. But we don't have a haste.
Yeah.
So agility. Yes.
Well, hold on. He's next to us. Throw a net on him.
Okay. Now do we might or do we start swinging?
We will go ahead and might.
Gotcha. Always want to like throw out my best guess so that I can correct myself as things are.
Okay, so check this out. We're going to take a step down and to the left. And the reason we're doing this is because once we start punching him, jellies are going to pop out all over the place. Now hold on, we still don't want to punch him because we don't want him to be able to get surrounded by his buddies. And when he's surrounded by his buddies and he's hurt, he just walks right through his buddies and says bye-bye. So instead, we're going to use the sack of spiders, which will conveniently surround him and at the same time make the shining eye stop malmutating us.
Gotcha.
All right,
nice.
Let's net him again.
Yep.
Now, as long as he's got our little spiders next to him, we can swing on him.
Because he can't. So we basically ate the the valid spawn locations of his jellies, and now he's incapable of spawning them at this point.
He might be able to spawn them like way outside the line of sight, or not outside the line of sight, but like outside the little death chamber you set up here.
3 squares to the north of me potentially,
or
and
south,
like potentially like Like
but it's not a problem.
That are in Fog of War there. It's not going to potentially kill me. And he can't move through them, so he can't escape. He's stuck.
Yep.
Is I think the most important part, right?
Well, yeah, that and the fact that he's netted, so he can't attack you, he can't walk at all. So it's like a 2-pronged plan to hold his ass in place while you punch him in the face until he's dead.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and swing at this guy, I think.
Yes.
Nothing else to do, right? Okay. So we got 1 swing. Okay, so he is spawning shit. It's actually quite the radius.
It is, yeah.
2 swings. Royal Jelly's moderately wounded. 3 swings.
This is almost ideal outside of the fact that we had to... Whoa. Okay, so you made a mistake. Remember how I said we wanted to stop if the area around him got clear?
Okay. So
your spiders
around him.
Yeah, your spiders disappeared. Yeah, and
they just disappeared.
The right move was to use a sack of spiders
again,
instead of swinging again. Now, like I was saying, ideally we would be using like Scroll of Summoning or Phantom Mirror or something.
Yeah, the spiders disappeared very quickly. I thought I had like really good attack speed, so I wasn't expecting them to just like vanish. Did they get smacked by something? Probably. Death Ooze hits your red back. Yeah, probably Yeah, they got eaten by slimes that spawned above them, I guess.
Yeah, probably. But this isn't as bad. I mean, like I'm like saying, okay, this is bad, but it's really not that bad because one more hit and he's probably dead.
Is that what we want to go for?
Yes.
All right. Dying royal jelly spits out 4 more jellies. Do we like teleport out of this? Is this bad enough to just like leave?
You could probably just fight this stuff, like man fight this crap. Hello, Mysteriously. What's up?
Do you want me to Mysteriously? Hey. Do you want me to, like, read a sack of spiders or something? Am I stuffed the same way that he was?
Yeah, you cannot really make sacks of spiders here.
Gotcha.
What I would probably do is I would go ahead and I would swing on the acid jellies and whatnot, or acid blobs, but I would take it very slowly, and maybe even preemptively teleport to start with. Like I think the smart thing to do is to go ahead and teleport, like read teleport and then man fight this stuff, and take out as much of it as possible.
All right.
Because this character is like strong, but not quite strong enough to deal with this. Mysteriously says he's follower number 100, but I only see 97 followers on my screen. Maybe you're talking about Wes?
Do I go? I doubt it. I
appreciate the follow.
Somewhere in the.
Oh, I need to refresh.
150s.
Well, hey, I am using like Stone Age broadcasting technology right now, so it doesn't alert me when people follow me yet. So I apologize for that, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Do you want me to move toward the acid blob? Because my instinct is to just swing on the jelly since I'm so close to TPing anyway.
I want you to swing on the Azure Jelly.
Okay.
Probably kill the blob now.
Okay, yeah. When he moved forward, I thought about that, and then for some reason was just like looking at the Twitch chat and not thinking. Very bad habit. So anyway, the acid blob's out here now, and I just want to get to a staircase and try to reset.
Well, we can't really get to a staircase safely. He's faster than us. We're gonna have to go up to him and swing probably. Mysteriously said Stone Age streaming from a Commodore 64. No, I'm just using like an older version of OBS and not OBS Studio because I'm streaming from a Mac. OBS Studio is the thing that does all the magical, throwing crap on the screen. Honestly, I just need to put I need to either build a Windows machine or I need to set up some more complicated stuff in OBS to make that happen. I've just been lazy about it, if I'm being totally honest. But coming soon, I promise.
So I know where those mobs are. They're to the south entrance of the center piece here. So I want to get to the staircase that
is explored.
That I've already explored over to the right by basically avoiding the area where I know that there's monsters.
Yeah. Hey, Fox from Abyss, I'm actually curious. Are you serious? That's a joke, right? Did you see that, Wes? That comment?
The Commodore 64.
No. The thing Fox said earlier about. Oh, he's kidding. Okay. Honestly, dude, I can't even tell sometimes with people. Like, I figured it was a joke, but like my brain just operates in this way. That's he said that Pepe supports 4chan. Please refrain from using it in the future.
Who supports 4chan?
It's the little clown Pepe that I like. The honkler. It's like I figured it was a joke, especially considering who's watching my stream and whatnot. But like, dude, I don't know. People get crazy about these little cartoon frogs.
Do I want to like drag these upstairs? Do I just fight this acid blob at this point?
I'd probably go to the staircase and like let's see how corroded we get as we wait for him to come to us. Ideally, we want to pull just one of these dudes up. Yeah, now we can. Yeah, perfect. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to get any experience for these guys because they came out of TRJ. But
I do have to clear them out to get to the treasure.
More or less,
the death is, what bad things does he do? I forget.
He rots you, but he doesn't rot you because you're a ghoul. So he's easy. He's trash.
All right.
He's basically just damage.
Seems like something where I can basically just have it down.
You one-shotted him.
Okay. I'll have this guy come to me. As long as I don't see any buddies, I'm good to just fight this guy. He blocks his acid blob friend.
You should.
So I waited a turn.
Yeah, you should heroism.
How did that other acid blob get there instantly? What happened?
He was coming from around the corner.
Okay, from around the corner.
But
gotcha.
you should totally heroism and finesse.
And finesse.
With any
and
luck,
then try to fight these guys basically.
Well, actually, hold up. I want you to lamp a fire these dudes because this is an ideal scenario to really get some real juice out of this. You know.
Oh, not quite.
You're okay. You could get all of them depending on how the streams go. Just.
Oh yeah, that's okay. We'll just try this then.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. That's not bad at all. Fox from Abyss is asking me, is Troll of Jivia a meme, or does it actually work well? I mean, Jivia's a funny god because... you should hit the Shining Eye, by the way.
Alright.
Jivia's a funny god because it's like, he's powerful. He immediately gives you sort of a crazy amount of power because you could just hoover up, vacuum up all the items on the floors and get to full piety immediately, which gives you a ton of good mutations. You can go get the loot from slime for free. You can slimify things, which basically just trivializes every fight where something's not demonic or holy. But with that said, like, it's such a crapshoot to get to Jivia. You're not even guaranteed to have a Jivia altar in Lair, so rushing to Lair seems silly to me. I don't think I would ever advise rushing to Lair for that. It just, I don't know. I don't think it's anywhere close to optimal.
Requirement. Haste, agility, and also another sack of spiders, by the way.
Grab the Phantom Mirror, too. Don't forget that.
Okay, hey, the Slime Mirror. Yeah, I definitely will. I want to grab everything that the Auto Explorer gets for me, and I'll go track down everything.
Yeah. Anyway,
pick up manually.
The executive summary on Jivia is like, I wouldn't ever take him unless I'm lucky and find him super, super early. Like a early altar, early vault that has it, or like maybe the Slime Temple I might choose to do it. But otherwise, it's kind of a meme. Sorry, I spoke through the treasure trove.
No, man.
What did we get? Any artifacts? Anything good?
I'm just clearing out the trash real quick.
We don't need to do that. It's kind of a waste. I mean, we can, but it's
not important.
No. Grab the Feel of Floods.
I mostly did it because they kept leaking in and annoying me.
It can be annoying. Personally, I like to spend as little time on this floor as possible because bad things can happen.
So, grab the... Okay, can't carry it. Need to drop some other stuff. Do I drop my old chest piece?
Well, drop every single ring you have that's unidentified, and drop the unidentified amulet as well, because you have a crap load of jewelry that we just don't care about. Probably drop the MR- ring as well.
Do I drop the triangular brass amulet? Yeah, right?
Yes.
There's so much better stuff.
There's no amulet that we care about more than Faith right now.
Okay. And you wanted the MR- ring?
Yeah, drop that the N, the one on the N slot.
Okay, because that's so much strength.
I mean, the strength is nice, but
all right, I'm already doing plenty of damage. Seems like Okay, so that was a bunch of.
Yeah, I want you to try on the helmet at the bottom left of this.
Okay.
This loot pile here.
Let me grab the File of Floods real quick.
We're gonna have to have a Twitch vote on whether it's pronounced file or feel.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
I feel like I looked it up once, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive on that.
Got a hat of magic resist.
Yeah, wear the hat. Wear the hat. We want the MR.
Give me the word Google. Google says file.
Are you kidding me? Did I just get owned? You programmed it to do that, is what you did. I know you.
I'm sneaky. My dog. You know me, programming master of the universe. All right, so
All
I'm gonna
right.
go
I
ahead and say
stand corrected, guys. The Twitch chat's also letting me know how wrong I am. So, all right.
Do we need to put we keep the MR hat on, right?
Yeah.
I'm not completely out of my mind.
Yes, that's
All
correct.
right.
So you can't convince me with facts. You have to convince me with the appeal to popularity. That's the only way that you can get me to believe it.
I mean, if there's one thing where like facts are kind of a fungible notion, right? It's
Yeah.
definitely like if there's two, I guess, because I think of them similarly for whatever reason.
Mm.
One would be like pronunciation and enunciation and that kind of that whole and dialectical stuff.
Yeah.
And then the second would be like taxonomical stuff. Like
Mm.
whenever anybody comes to me as an artist that's done research on the shit
Yeah.
and starts telling me that like a wyvern's not a dragon, I'm like, oh, dude.
In which world, you know, like whose
yeah.
cosmology are we talking? Because like in some games, like wyverns are essentially big dogs with wings, you know, and then in other games they're literally a kind of dragon. So it's like
Not only that,
imagination,
right?
you know.
It is. It's a fucking
It's a
mythological
fantasy,
creature.
yeah. It's not real, so it's like you can't even have this. It's like according to who, you know. But then again, like that's basically what theology is, right? You know, it's like it's something you cannot prove, but there's entire schools of like literally schools. You know, like you can get a major in theology.
I want the crystal ball of energy. No,
not really.
no.
All it does is restore mana, and we don't care about that.
Okay, so continue for a sec. I've got something to do. Theology. You were
No,
ranting, and I enjoyed it.
oh, I mean, I was just going to say that it's like it's just
that's,
it's very subjective, you know.
I think I just mappinged. No, I cleared
No,
the.
you
Okay,
cleared the
I
level map.
understand what I did.
You can fix that by going into map mode and hitting. I think it's capital U in map mode, perhaps.
Nope. Capital U is moving me
Which
very far diagonally at a time.
I'd have
Map mode
to.
is Shift X, right?
Yeah, Shift X and then capital U. I think. I'd have to
Not
be. I'd have to
doing
be
it for me.
in. I'd have to be in a
The game
game.
to figure it out.
Yeah, like I don't. Like I have it memorized, but I don't. Let me.
Gotta tap into that procedural memory. I just wanted to see what was on this floor. Usually I do that by doing the Control F and then searching for a period. I was just gonna look at
Control.
to see if there's anything I missed.
Control U.
Okay, Control. So it's Shift X and then Control U. Gotcha. Hey, cool, nifty. Thanks. I've done that before and made myself very sad, so I appreciate knowing what that is. You know, it takes so long to like get all the hotkeys down because number one, there's a trillion of them, but number two, like the menu that tells you what the hotkeys
It's
are
ugly.
requires a couple hotkeys to get
It's
into,
foul.
and then you got to close it in order to test the hotkey.
Yeah.
And then, like, what are the chances that you just like memorize them while looking at them?
Exactly. If you want to see something funny, go into map mode real quick. Like,
all right, let's hit it.
and then just hit question mark, and you get an entirely separate screen of BS on top of the regular hotkeys. Like I know if you hit question mark and then like question mark again, I think you get one of these, only more complicated. But now you've got like, okay, this is the map mode specific stuff, and so I agree with you that it is an extremely steep sort of learning curve, and that's one of the reasons why this will never be a super duper popular game. Just because there's just so much of this crap, and it's like the UI itself is a barrier, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's an entry barrier in every kind of game, though. I don't.
True.
It's hard to begrudge any game that. While like I'm definitely stalwart defender of the complexity of the game, provided that it's integral to the game's function. And I mean, all these hotkeys provide a different functionality, so it's nice because, like, my learning that means that if I ever accidentally beef it and clear the floor again, or use that right to clear the floor so that you can auto explore around for in case you missed a mob or something, right?
Or sure. Yeah, there's a number of reasons, but that's one of them.
And then being able to clear it thereafter makes it so much more useful to me.
Yep.
So it's good. All right. So we got some things. Mostly we got a couple of really useful potions. We got haste. We got a sack of spiders. We got the Vial of Floods. I feel horrible every time I say it now.
Well, now, but it turned out you were right though, is the thing. So it's good.
You know what's weird is I'll pivot on a dime if somebody corrects me and like I find that there's something I'm saying wrong. I'm like, shit, I've been saying that wrong forever.
Yeah, me too is the thing. So I'm honestly surprised though, because like I could have I have this like false memory of me looking that up at one point, but I guess
I've totally had that happen too. And actually, you know what's really funny is if you lived in, depending on how far away you live, Google will localize
Are you serious?
the definition for you. I'm not kidding. So if you look it up
right
now,
I'm gonna look it up right now, and we're gonna find out if I'm getting bamboozled by the great evil Google machine.
Google pronunciation.
File.
No, okay. No, it's telling me the right thing. So unless...
But it will actually localize for you. So if your European viewers at some point look something up and they say, well, it's this, and you go, well, Google says it's this for me, and then you have no idea why there's a disconnect.
Yeah.
It's because Google's localizing, which is fucking crazy.
I mean, honestly, file makes sense because I assume, and I'm just guessing, but this is probably accurate. I'm assuming the etymology is something to do with vial, like a vial of water or whatever. You know what I mean? File, vial.
I'm probably going to spend a minute on that a little bit later.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, it would be a wacky coincidence.
Huh. Hadn't thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Do you want... I'm going to give you the option right here and now.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do vaults as well if you want to do that, or we can call it. It's up to you.
I'm cool with doing vaults.
I want to
what I want you to do is use that acquirement and use it on armor and see what we get.
All right, let me lower my desk from standing position for a sec. I've been standing for a little bit. And
maybe I should do that too. But like, it's a whole endeavor to raise my desk because I have to kind of atlas it up because there's like 3 monitors on it and a bunch of other heavy stuff. So it's not mechanical. I actually just like kind of curl it up. Oh yeah, it's like free exercise, is what I call that.
All right, so let's go ahead and acquire. Read, yes. Can you walk me through just a little bit of the thought process here? Why, with this character in this situation, what makes you just go, oh yeah, it's just armor. Armor's the decision for you, but why?
Jewelry gives you garbage too often. There's like a lot of different mundane, non-artifact jewelry in the game, so it's like a pretty good chance to just give you crap. We don't need a weapon because we're hand-to-hand. Armor is, we've probably already seen all of the mundane armor at this point, so I think we're guaranteed or close to guaranteed to get an artifact, even if it's crap. We don't want to book...
Is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. We don't want to book because we're not casting spells. Evocable would just give us something like the Vial of Floods, and we already have the good ones. Don't
Isn't
need
the
food.
Book weighted? Out of curiosity, I'm trying to remember this, and you might not know specifically, and that's fine. Is the book potentially weighted toward like giving me a manual for a skill that I have if I haven't?
Yeah, so if you don't have any spell training at all, yeah, you can get a manual. I think you might even be guaranteed to get a manual if you don't have any spell training at all. I know for a fact you're guaranteed to get a manual if you're worshiping Trog. That manual may or may not be useful to you. And I will always take the book if I'm worshiping Trog because I love
manuals are pretty good.
Fighting, dodging, arm. It's hard to get screwed over. Like if you're, for example, like a felot of Trog, you're guaranteed to get a useful manual. You cannot be screwed over. Even stealth is nice to have. But like if I'm anything else, then I could get like a manual of pole arms, and then it's like, okay, I'm not using pole arms, and it's a waste of time. So on this character, I guess that book would be an option, but again, I'm not positive that you're guaranteed to get a manual with no spell training. And
I'm just exploring the thoughts.
Yeah,
trying to make sure that I squeeze as much out of you as possible.
Yeah, now
we already have a lot of the evocables that are important, right?
Yeah, we have all the ones we want, really. I mean, we could get like another sack of spiders. That'd be nice, I guess. Staff we don't care about because we're not casting. Gold would be an option on this character because we would actually like to have...
we could guarantee ourselves that shielding thing.
Amulet, the Brooch is shielding. But at the same time, I know we're going to get more gold by the time that we do our god swap, if we do our god swap. So why don't we just get armor and then, you know.
All right.
Because ideally, we're going to get like some kick-ass CPA or something.
All right.
But don't get too excited. Don't get too excited because it's almost always crap.
Oh, okay. +2.
Wow.
The assassin.
Hey, buddy.
Stab plus, yeah. I can stab people with... Oop. Hey, Death Ooze. You're here to ruin my party because I pressed the wrong button and embarrassed me in front of Malcolm, aren't you? Thanks. All right, so...
That's rad, yeah. Pop those on.
Nice. Detection. So what's the... It says we've got detection, stab plus, and more stealth. So stealth is just cool because
well, we can stab with our fists now if we want to.
Can we?
Well, with the boots, yeah. Read the boot description, bro. That's what stab plus means. What?
Stab plus makes you much more stealthy and stronger. Cannot be trained. Also allows the wearer to easily find vulnerabilities when attacking unaware opponents, allowing effective stabbing attacks with any weapon. But is unarmed a weapon?
Yep. I mean, if
See, I played Path of Exile for too long, and it broke me. It broke me, those pedantic fucks. It broke me. So I'm sitting here like, with any weapon, but is your hand a weapon?
Is it a weapon?
Has it been registered?
Yeah. But what you could do now is if you wanted to, and this is not necessary, and I don't even necessarily think it's optimal, but it would be a lot of fun. Maybe you should turn stealth on. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.